Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? If you are been here, what's goody? This video is going to be about when I gave birth to my son. He's currently asleep right now. Hopefully he stays asleep for a good little minute. If not, like, I'm gonna just put him in the camera because I haven't properly introduced him to you guys. So yeah, if he wakes up, like, he's getting in the camera with me. But yeah, let's get straight. So I had an appointment when I was 39 weeks. And I wasn't dilated or nothing, but I just had my doctor check me instead just to make sure, like, if I was dilated or anything, and I wasn't. So I noticed, like, after she checked me, then I started having like, my mucus plug started coming out little by little once the days passed. So then eventually I had an appointment the day before my due date. Like, he still didn't arrive or nothing, so like I ended up having an appointment on a Friday. He's still not coming. I'm not dilated or nothing. So my doctor, she came back in the room and told me, like, she's gonna induce me on a Thursday, which was like literally next week. It was like September 4th or something. Once I heard that, I instantly got mad because, like, I was so tired of being pregnant. I was literally going through it. Like, I was in so much pain. I was just mentally exhausted. Like, I was so frustrated because I was just so sick and tired of being pregnant. I remember, like, getting up for that appointment. I probably only had like 2 hours of sleep, y'all. Like, that's how much I was going through it. Like, I wasn't getting that much sleep. I was constantly getting up to use the bathroom. I was in so much pain. Like, I had so much pain down there that, like, it was so hard for me to get out of bed. Like, sometimes it would, like, take me a few seconds to, like, really get up and start walking. If I did walk, like, I would be like, you know how penguins walk? Like, I would literally be waddling. Like, I was in that much pain. So when she said that, like, I instantly got mad. I didn't show it, but I was definitely mad because it's like, you go induce me like literally next Thursday. I think it's like a next Thursday. So that shit, like, pissed me off. Like, I was just so tired of being pregnant. I wanted him to come out so bad. So yeah, after that appointment, like, I think I was 1/2 centimeter dilated, and that was it. But yeah, after that appointment, like, after she said she would go induce me on a, like, next Thursday or whatever, me and my baby daddy, because he was able to come, like, he made sure that he came to where I'm at because we, like, literally live, like, he lives back in our hometown, which is an hour away from where I live right now. After that, we pretty much told each other, like, we not finna wait until next fucking Thursday for him to come. Like, we finna try to make him come on his own or whatever. So, we went to the store. We had got, like, cinnamon sticks, like, the pineapples, and, like, pineapples in a can or whatever, and I was drinking the juice, like, and I was even, like, walking around my house for like 30 minutes straight. Cause he's, like, asking his family, like, what's gonna help him come faster and all that. So they were just giving him ideas and all that. So we were doing all that. I even did pregnancy yoga on YouTube that I was watching videos on, and, like, still didn't come, still wasn't dilated that much. He told me, like, I should do my hair or something before birth. That way, like, when I have them, my hair's already done. And I agree because I'm, like, my hair's always in a bun or something. So eventually I got my, I did my box braids. He helped me, and I had like 4 more left to do. So it was like 9 o'clock at night. I would do my hair literally all day. I was just like, you know what? I give up. I was tired once again, like, in pain. I was like, I'm gonna just do the rest of my 4 braids the next morning, whatever. So something told me to take a bath that night. And, like, before pregnancy even got thought of, like, I was constantly watching pregnancy videos and all that. So a lot of people are saying, like, they took a bath the night before, and then the next morning they had contractions and all that. So that's what I did. Like, and that was my first time ever taking a bath in my own apartment. Like, I am a shower person, but because that, someone just told me to take a bath. And I'm glad I did because it ended up working. So, you know, I had put up the hair stuff or whatever and took me a bath. This, like, now it's like 10 something at night. He's already asleep, my baby daddy. And yeah, I had took my bath or whatever, and then, you know, got out, lotioned up, whatever, went to sleep. So then it was like probably 5 something in the morning. I got up to use the bathroom like I usually do, just get up to pee. And then when I came back, like I went to sleep for a little bit, and then this time it's like 6 something in the morning, and I wake up to have a contraction. This time, like contraction literally feels like period cramps. So me, I'm not thinking much of it. I'm just thinking like I'm having cramps, not even like clicking in my head that I'm having contractions or whatever. I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't because I was like in pain, but I was able to manage through it. But I was like, you know what, let me just get up anyway. So I went to use the bathroom again. When I pulled my shorts down, I kid you not, like the liquid from my water was rushed down my leg. Like that's how I knew like it wasn't my mucus plug, because that never happened. Like I know what my mucus plug looked like, but from like my water it rushed down to my leg like as if I was to have my period. Like, you know, like some of y'all could probably relate when you have your period and then like, you know, blood just rush down your leg or something. So I'm like, this don't, like something's not right. Like it just don't feel right. I'm waking up to the contraction. At the time I was calling it cramps because I don't know. But like I woke up to contractions, and then I have this liquid running down my leg, and I know my mucus plug never did that. So I'm like trying to look at it to see like the consistency of it, because I know my mucus plug was like thick and it had sort of a like light color to it. It wasn't like clear and stuff. So I remember just like sitting in the bathroom just thinking like something ain't right, and then I was like, maybe I should tell him, because he will always like tell me like let me know like what's going on or whatever. After that I get done using the bathroom, I go back to the room and I tell him like I think my water broke, but it didn't fully break all the way, and I'm gonna explain that later on into the video. So he woke up kind of fast. I just tapped him like I think my water broke. We got up. First thing I did was get the braid hair, finish braiding my 4 braids that I had left to do, and he had helped me. And then we were like getting his car seat ready and all that, like packing extra clothes. I had packed some snacks and just really preparing. And eventually we had like around 6:30 we had left. We got to the hospital like still around like 6:40 something. And like the hospital not too far from my house, so that's good. We had checked in or whatever, and like it was still early in the morning. So when the lady asked how far with my contraction, like I don't even know. I think I said like probably 30 seconds or something. I was even thinking like I was just ready to get admitted to the room or whatever. So she had somebody come. I got in the wheelchair and went to this area where like they check you in or whatever. So I changed into, you know, my what I had to wear in the hospital or whatever. Yeah, they draw my blood. I didn't take my COVID test. Like they wanted me, my doctor wanted me to go to this one place to take the COVID test, and I'm like, ain't nobody finna keep traveling just to do all this extra shit. Like, if y'all want to take my COVID test, y'all need to do it at the hospital. So I had got that done at the hospital, and it wasn't that bad. I know some people be like, they COVID test was horrible, and they had the thing all up their nose, and like it wasn't. My experience wasn't bad at all. Like, plus like I could really, I say I have a high pain tolerance, so like that shit didn't bother me. Like I just took the test and that was it. Like my nose, like you know. Eventually they put the IV in me, and so now I'm actually admitted to the hospital. I think I progressed to like 2 centimeters or something. So now they're actually keeping me in, which I was happy because I didn't want to go to the hospital and like they end up sending me back home or something. That shit was gonna piss me off. So yeah, I actually stayed in the hospital and they just run some tests on me and all that. And they ended up checking me again and see how dilated I was. So after all that, eventually I ended up moving upstairs into the room where I was gonna have my son. So And there's already 2 female doctors, and I said hi to them and stuff. We're just, going through whatever. And then fast forward, they up my Pitocin. I almost said oxy, whatever the fuck that's called. Like, I almost, but yeah. So they had gave me Pitocin, and like I still still not dilated. I'm still having like contractions, but it wasn't like frequent. I was having them every once in a while, and I was able to like breathe through them or whatever. So eventually, like fast forward, they started coming real frequent, and like I remember just being so much pain, like sitting in the bed, and they asked me like if I wanted to walk around. I said yeah, so I was able to walk around and stuff for a good minute, and then they upped my Pitocin some more, so contraction was like coming back to back. And I remember like getting off of bed and like taking probably 2 steps, and my contractions came, and I just went and sat back down again, and like it was just so painful. Like I just couldn't handle it. And my baby daddy, he's like, you need to like try to walk around, because if not, like they go try to give you a C-section, and you don't want to go through that, because the process of healing is much longer, and you gonna be going through it. But I was just so frustrated, because like it was a long day. Like they came back again, my doctors, and they see I'm not really progressing and all that. And they asked if asked if I wanted to bring my water, and I said yeah. And they went ahead and did it. And after that, that's when contractions, like, that's when it really started getting intense, when it was just like coming back to back. And they did tell me like that was gonna happen. So now I'm back in bed, and it was horrible, y'all. It was so fucking horrible. Like I can handle period cramps, but contraction, like when they say contraction is bad, it's real bad. So in the beginning, like I was able to handle it, but once it started coming back to back, and you constantly have contraction like that, I don't think nobody can really handle it, because that's how bad it is. Anesthesiologist came. That bitch, she pissed me off. Like she was a little older, and she was just taking long. Like the whole process was taking so fucking long. She was too busy talking to the 2 doctors I already had in the room, and she wanted me to like basically like bend my back, and my baby daddy sit in front of me and like hold on to me and stuff, and I have the pillow in front of my stomach, which like my stomach was already big and in the way. It basically breathe while she's like trying to get the stuff ready for me. So I was out of breath, I was in pain, I was having contraction back to back, and like I was trying to calm myself by like twisting my ankle around, like my feet and stuff, because they said like that helps. But it was just, she was just taking too long, and I'm glad like it didn't. Like looking back at it, I'm glad I had like some patience, because I probably would have told that bitch like, look, you need to hurry up. This shit hurts so bad. Like I'm ready for this to be over with. I couldn't stay still, so she was like making sure my back was straight while she do what she had to do and all that. And yeah, it was bad. It was to the point where like I wanted to cry. I wanted to kick my baby dad, because he was like sitting right in front of me, and like I was just in so much pain, and she was just taking too long to like get anything started. So eventually I had got my epidural, and I still had contractions, and eventually it went away, which I was so happy, because that shit so the epidural, I feel like it made me sleepy, which some people say like that happens to them. So I was able to like sleep, but with me, like I would go to sleep, wake back up for a little bit, and then go back to sleep. So that's how my situation happened. And the doctor that I had when I first admitted to the hospital, she ended up coming in my room and stuff. So I was able to see her again, talk to her and stuff, and she would tell me like when I'll be able to push and all that. So like I don't know when I started pushing, honestly, like, but yeah, eventually I was able to push. My baby daddy helped me, and just helped me with the process or whatever. And like it did took like a good minute for everything to like happen, because it's just like, it didn't seem like I was pushing forever, but it did seem like I was pushing for a good minute. So I kept pushing, and the thing with the doctor I had, like, that was gonna catch my son, like, she told me after I would get done pushing, like, his head would go back in. So that was like even more frustrating, because like I'm ready for him to come out, like and like that's why, if y'all haven't seen my video with my belly progression and all that, like, y'all should watch that. But that's why I said, like, he was so comfortable in my stomach to the point where it was like, when it was time to have him come out, like, his head would go right back in. Like, he was just, I'm just guessing, he was like too comfortable in there. So kept going back in, and then in the beginning, like, I wasn't pushing the way I was supposed to. Like, I was pushing, but not like I was supposed to push and feel like my bottom was like, I don't know how to describe it, was like sinking down somewhat. So I wasn't pushing how I was supposed to in the beginning, and I ended up having a second degree tear. I didn't, like, I knew it was possible that I was gonna tear, but like a second degree tear, like, that's ooh, like so yeah, I ended up tearing, and my baby dad, he was able to see like his head come out. He said like that shit made him like feel like he was gonna pass out or something. Like, I can only guess how uncomfortable that was. So yeah, eventually more doctors came in the room. They prepped everything, and eventually my son came out, and I seen him coming out. So like, cause at this point, like, I had a male doctor like finna get ready to catch my son. I don't know, I think the other doctor that was there, like, she was in the sideline or something, but now I had a male doctor like sitting right in front of me, and all that was finna catch my son. Yeah, I saw him, like, I seen the doctor like pulling his body out, but then I had like put my head back and close my eyes, cause like, and I don't think I was really pushing after that, cause I seen him coming out, so I just stopped pushing. And then while like my head's back, my eyes are closed, I heard a cry. So I heard my son cry, then I started crying, and I looked up, and like, there he was, and he was placed on my chest, and and like, it was just crazy, like, feeling his bare skin, and like, he was just there, like, and he looked it so better compared to the fucking ultrasound pictures that the people would give me and stuff, because like, he didn't look nothing like his ultrasound pictures. But when I physically see him, like, all these feelings just came, and I was really like, I wasn't crying like a big baby, but I was crying, because it was like, I'm finally not pregnant no more. All the pain is gone. Like, he's finally here. Like, I'm now a mother now. And I did a story time back on like when I was pregnant before and all that situation. But yeah, it was like a final relief. Like, now I'm a mother. Like, this is what I wanted, and now he's here. So yeah, he weighed 7 pounds, 13 ounces, and 21.5 inches. He was born 9:18 p.m. on August 31st. Yeah, the process was really long. Like, looking back at it, I would definitely do it all over again, because it could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't, and I'm glad. And he came out healthy. I made it through after having him and stuff. I was just filled with all these emotions and stuff, and yeah, I was just so happy that he came and stuff. After that, they stitched me up, took my placenta out and stuff, and yeah, we got moved upstairs to like the recovery room or whatever. And yeah, me and his dad like really was just in love with him, like really bonding, and just like, and stuff. Like, it was just a crazy experience. I will never forget it. I'll never forget that I pushed out a whole human and carried him. I really had a big ass stomach in the beginning. Like, I was barely showing, so I'm pretty sure people didn't believe I was pregnant. But like, shit, he's here now, so he is now up, and he just chilling. Like, I hope he don't get irritated. I do supposed to feed him around this time, so I'm gonna just bring him to you guys. So this is Angelo, and he has two middle names. So his full name, well, I'm not gonna say his last name, but his first name is Angelo. His middle name is Alexander Marcelo, and then he has his dad's last name. And when I found out I was having a boy, I had no idea like what to name him. So I already had a girl name picked out because I thought I was gonna have a girl. Like all my sisters had girls first, but I probably got the same thing my mom had because my mom, she had my older brother first. So I feel like I had got that from her, and I ended up having a boy first. And yeah, this is him. He looks exactly like his dad, and he looks nothing like me. So I'm pretty sure like if he was to get shown more in public, like people would not believe like I'm his mom or whatever. They probably think like I'm the stepmama or adopted him or something, but but no, he is not adopted. Like this child was in my tummy for 9 whole months, and yeah, this is him. He's gotten so big, and he is just the cutest little boy I ever laid eyes on. When he came out, I had no idea he was gonna have dimples, but he has dimples. He has the cutest smile. He's really advanced for a 4-month-old, soon to be 5 months. Like he's just, and I know people joke like about being a pandemic, like having a pandemic baby and all that, but he's really advanced. Like I don't know, like I know some people be like, my child did that back in 2002, and like, but he's really advanced, and I think he's just ready to like do stuff on his own. Like he tries to hold his own bottle. He tries to like sit up on his own, and like hopefully he's a very independent kid, and like I can see that already. Like he tries to do stuff on his own, and I am just so proud of the human that I have, my little creation. And yeah, we both matching and have on gray, and but yeah, this is Sun, and I'll probably do more videos with him soon. And yeah, that is my story time from when I gave birth. And thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos because I will be posted. I will be back on this motherfucker. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye, you guys.